Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are going to make some Disney inspired Halloween ornaments for a little black Halloween tree. I'm going to be using Sculpey in orange, black, and white. I have a ceramic tile to work and bake on. I printed out some shapes on cardstock. I did a Mickey bat, a Mickey ghost, and a Mickey pumpkin. I'm going to use an X-Acto knife to cut them out of the clay. So the first thing I did was condition my clay using a pasta machine, and then I laid the pattern on the clay. First one I did was the Mickey ghost, so I used white, and I laid the pattern on the clay and just cut around the pattern and smoothed out the edges. I also decided to make a Mickey head shape with a cookie cutter out of the white so that I could paint a design on it. And I used a tool to lift the shapes off of the ceramic tile just so they wouldn't stick in any way once they bake. And that way I could move them over and make some more space for some other shapes. Next I did the orange Mickey head pumpkin. Same thing, just put the pattern down and cut around the shape. The next step is to insert an eye hook into the top between the ears. That's what we're going to use to attach a ribbon. So all you do is carefully push it down into the clay. Now for the pumpkins, I decided I wanted to give them a little bit of texture to add the groove type shaping to the ornament. So I just used this little tool and put some grooves where I thought they would belong, and just carefully drew them in. So the next one, I did the bat, and all I did was the same process. Use some black clay, put the pattern down, and cut around the shape of the bat. The next step is to bake the clay. Just follow the directions on your packet of clay. I believe I cook it at 275 for 45 minutes to an hour, just so it's thoroughly baked. So once they're done, you let them cool for a while, and I bake them right on the ceramic tile and let them cool. For the faces, I decided to use vinyl shapes. So I found some faces and put them into my Cricut design space and printed them out. For the ghost and the pumpkin, I used black vinyl, and for the bat, I used white vinyl. I also decided to print some words that said trick or treat, because I decided to paint that white Mickey head into a candy corn design. Just a quick yellow, orange, and white paint, and decided to put trick or treat on top of that. In the video here, you'll see me putting the vinyl on one piece at a time. I do know that you can use transfer sheets to transfer it all, but I wasn't sure exactly if the way that I had it cut is the way that I wanted it on the ornaments. So I decided to just do carefully one bit at a time. I wouldn't recommend this all the time. It was just for this time, since it was the first time I was making these. In the future, I know what size works, and I would just use the transfer sheet, much easier. So now we're going to apply some UV resin. The first thing I did do was mix up a little bit of resin in a cup to add a little bit of glitter. And I tried to keep that resin not over the faces as much as possible, just so I didn't have the glitter over the faces. It doesn't, I mean, if you want to have it over the faces, it's fine. It looks fine. I did end up having a little bit of glitter on the faces because it wants to mix together. But I just put a drop directly from the bottle over the faces to try to keep that from happening. So you cover the entire surface all the way to the edges carefully. And then you use a UV light to set it. And I did this for all of them on the front. And then I flipped them over and did the back and did the sides. So the final step is to add a piece of ribbon or an ornament hook. I like the ribbon for these. I chose black and I cut 6-inch long pieces. Another thing you could do if you wanted to make the ribbon a little nicer is to add a bow at the base of the eye hook. You could actually make your ornaments look like Minnie Mouse by doing that if you didn't already have a bow on your clay. But for this project, I just wanted to have a ribbon. So here are my little ornaments all finished and hanging on my little Halloween tree. There's the bat, Minnie, and pumpkin Mickey. Down here is the trick or treat. Sorry for the glare. My front door is a translucent panel in the front, so it lets a lot of light through, which is nice, but can have some glare. There's Mickey, another bat. Let's see, there's a better angle of the trick or treat. Another ghost. Over here I had also done a pumpkin previously, and then there's another jack-o'-lantern over there. It's darker. That's my little tree. There's my Minnie and Mickey new emos, along with the Jack wreath that I made a couple videos ago. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. I had a lot of fun making these. Planning to make some more for Christmas and other holidays where I can just put these little trees up for decoration. If you enjoyed my video, I'd love a like and a subscribe so you can come back and craft along with me again. I hope you enjoyed this video today and you'll come back again soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.